Welcome back to microeconomics class. In this class, I'll be solving the same question I solved in the previous video using another method to solve the same question, and you are going to see that we are going to get the same answer. You will recall that in the previous video when you used the first method, we got Q equals to 4 and the profit pi is equals to 30. So just take note of this. I want to apply another method now and see whether we are going to get the same answer or not. Okay, let's go. Here is the solution. Just follow this step. So the first thing we are going to do, let me write it method 2. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to set up the profit function. Set up what? The profit function. That's the first one. We set up the profit function. So you remember that the profit pi equals to TR minus TC. Okay, TR minus TC. And don't forget, our TR is simply P multiplied by Q. If TR is equal to P multiplied by Q, okay, now our P is equal to 50 minus 5Q. So therefore we have 50 minus 5Q multiplied by Q, okay, is equals to 50Q minus 5Q squared. Now we have our total revenue. So therefore the profit function will be equals to TR minus TC. We just got our TR. We put it there, we have 50Q minus 5Q squared. Then minus this minus in the middle here. So we are going to, it's a must to introduce a bracket. Then minus TC. TC is the same thing as C here. So this is the cost function. We are going to put it here. We have Q squared plus 2Q plus 66. Then we can simplify further. We have 50Q minus 5Q squared. Then we open this bracket. We use minus outside here to multiply through the bracket. Everything in the bracket, each of the components in the bracket, each of the terms in the bracket. So therefore we have minus times Q squared. We have minus Q squared. Minus times plus here we have minus 2Q. Minus times plus here we have minus 66. Then we can simplify further by collecting the like terms. So we have 50Q here minus 2Q. We have minus 5Q squared here, okay, and also we have Q squared. They are together. Then we have 66. If I merge this together, so this one becomes 50Q minus 2Q, we have 48Q. Then we have minus 5Q squared minus Q squared. So we have minus 6Q squared, then minus 66. Okay, this represents the profit function. This is the profit function that we wrote initially that we wanted to set up. Okay, this represents our profit function. So the next thing to do is to maximize the profit function. So how do you maximize the profit function? So we are going to find the pi, the Q, and we set it to 0. That is, when profit is maximized, the first derivative of the profit with respect to Q will be equal to 0. So that's what we are going to do. Now let's do that. Don't forget, this is the pi, that is 48Q minus 6Q squared minus 66. Then let's find the first derivative. We have pi the cube is equals to, when you differentiate this one, we have 48, minus you differentiate this one, we have 12 cube. This is a constant, we ignore it. Don't forget to say equals to 0. Now set this to 0. Okay, now we have that is 48. That is 48 minus 12 cube equals to 0. Right, now let's collect the like terms. So we have 48 equals, take it to this side, we have 12 cube. Then we divide both sides by the quotient of cube. Therefore, we have 48 over 12 equals to cube. For 12 here 1, 12 here 4. That is our cube. That is 4 equals to cube. Then cube equals to 4. This is equivalent to what we got in our previous video when you use the first method we use. Okay, this is cube. This is the value of our cube. Now, the second question is, what is the profit at this level? Now, let's find the profit. So it's very easy to find the profit. It's very easy to find the profit because we already derived our profit function. So we are going to recall that pi equals to 48 cube minus 6 cube squared minus 66. Then we are going to plug in the value for cube. Therefore, the profit is equal to 48 into bracket 4. Then we have minus 6 4 squared minus 66. Okay, minus 66. Then 48 multiplied by 4. 48 multiplied by 4, that gives us 192. Then minus 6 into bracket 4 squared is 16 minus 66. Then we have this equals to 192 minus 6 times 16. So we have 96, then minus 66. So the answer will be equals to 30. So you can see we got the same thing as this. So this is the second approach you can use to solve this same problem. Don't forget to like the video, drop your comments, and do share the video.